Hello, my name is John Damon. I'm from Los Angeles Adventist Academy. I'm the athletic director there. I grew up in San Diego. I moved to Orange County. I went to school at Oakwood University in Huntsville, Alabama, where I stayed for about 15 years, after which I took a job back in Los Angeles in the inner city at a small private school. Sports impacted my life in a very major way. I think that what it does is help shape some of the ways you view people. For example, it had helped a lot with self-esteem, but also it was able to help me to see the diversity. When you play sports and you have teammates, they come in all different kinds of shapes, sizes, ethnicities, and so on and so forth. And so in dealing with all those people, I got to know people for people. And to learn, like I said, associated with that, everybody has their own strengths or weaknesses. And in learning that as I was growing up, I was able to take that now and I incorporate that in the sports and the way that I coach athletics at my current high school. Is that the fact that everybody needs someone, whatever the little bitty thing that someone does well. The kid may rebound, can't shoot, can't dribble, but the rebounding is important in order for us to get the possession of the ball. So those are kind of things that we're able to teach, that in a group, everybody's important. Also, I think that what sports did for me is to think that social responsibility was a big thing for me. And again, it's because when you are a math student, you're good at math, you're good at English, that's just you. No matter what team sport you're on, you can't just make it by yourself. And so that was a good thing. So it helps me, it had that impact on me. The same thing I teach my kids, so that when they learn to earn, even if they're not going to ever play a sport, but when they get into a boardroom, they become the CEO of a company, they have someone responsible for financial reports. They have someone responsible for bringing in the geographical reports, or I can say the sector of the type of people that they're trying to advertise to. And so you all have to bring that together in order to be successful. Because if your financial report is skewed, if you don't have the proper demographic, if you don't have people helping to research you, to make the phone calls, to get the materials, then it all falls apart. So I think that sports is very important for young people, just to learn how to work together and to learn to build on others and to accept leadership roles and then to learn how to be led. Other things is that I think that high school sports, or all sports, are important, is the fact that it's not just the winning, but there are opportunities that are given. A lot of times when you see a kid that can't do something, I have kids that aren't the best in math or reading, but when they find they can do something and they start doing that well, it goes over into their classroom life. So now because he tried to dribble and he couldn't dribble, or he tried to throw a ball and he can now dribble or throw, then he's willing to try to do better in vocabulary. He's willing to try that math problem. And then the other accomplishments they get is things that you can accomplish that people just can't take away from you. If you're ever All-CIF, if you ever win a league championship, you've been a champion of something. And it doesn't matter whether it's Division 6 or Division 1. At one time in your life, you were part of something where you were able to be a champion, and no one can take that from you. The success. And it also just tells you a life period. The last thing is fact, winning and losing. Because when you play, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. So it teaches kids how to deal with life, because all life isn't good and all life isn't bad. But you got to deal with it and make the best of that situation.